What's going on, everybody? TheKennyDubz here with another Pokemon Masters EX discussion video. If you guys are enjoying these, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to show your support. Today we're taking a look at Darach and SRARAPTOR, which is an unexpected sync pair, but hey, it's pretty cool to see Darach with a Pokemon as a sync pair, and with SRARAPTOR. I know my buddy Cross has been waiting for SRARAPTOR to be added. I'm a fan of SRARAPTOR as well. And on top of that, Gen 4 remakes are right around the corner, so it didn't really surprise me all that much that we saw a SRARAPTOR sync pair. So let's take a look at it. Passive 1, Ripple Effect 9. When move is used by the Pokemon that lowers opponent's stats, lower the same stat for all opposing sync pairs. That's pretty cool. I think we've only seen that so far on Palatine's Dawn and Alcremie. Passive 2 is Power Posture. The more the target attack is lowered, the more it powers up the user's move. So based off of that alone, we can see that these two synergize really well with each other. And Passive 3 is Steadfast 7. Reduces recoil from moves that have recoil on the tag. Again, a good passive, so you can kind of infer that we're going to have either Double Edge or Brave Bird. Leaning more towards Brave Bird because SRARAPTOR is a flying type, although it does get access to both. Anyway, it is a tech flying type sync pair. Another tech unit, kind of disappointing that it is another tech unit, but that means we'll be able to do fat stacks of damage. So let's look at the stats. HP is a little lacking, but again, it is a tech unit. We're going to have fat multipliers in the grid. Really good speed stat, decent HP. Bulk is but this isn't really like a pair to be bulky. It's a pair to obliterate and do damage. So let's take a look at the moves. So we have Brave Bird, 3-gauge move, does a recoil to the user. Powerful flying type move, which is great. I don't think we had any Pokemon with Brave Bird yet, but this is really, really cool. Defog clears the field of terrain effects to the field of effects, opponent's effects in play, such as the light screen, crit hit defense, and reflect. So that's really, really good as well. On top of that, it'll lower the evasiveness by the targets by 1 rank, and because of Ripple Effect 9, it will spread out to the entire team. Feather Dance, 2-gauge move, lowers the target's attack by 2 stat ranks. Again, nice for obliteration. Lowers the attack of the entire opposing team and powers up your attacks with the, what it's called, Power Posture. And then we have at You, all allies, raises user attack by 3, raises the speed of all allied sync pairs by 3 stat ranks, and gives them gradual healing to the user. That's pretty good. So it's instant +3 attack, plus 3 attack for you, +3 speed for your party. That's really nice. I would have liked if the attack would have been, it wouldn't so selfish with the attack, but +3 speed for your party is really nice because then you only need +3 speed to max out your party. And if there's a refresh on the grid, you can max out your attack and speed if you're lucky enough to get a refresh with just SRARAPTOR, on top of getting the gradual healing on the user, which is good because you have Brave Bird, and the recoil is going to be reduced by your Standfast 7. Finally, we have Loyal Butler Brave Bird. The more the target's attack has been lowered, the greater the power of the sync move. So this ties in with SRARAPTOR's entire kit. You don't want to Feather Dance to obliterate the target, mitigating the incoming damage and powering up yourself in the process. That's pretty cool. As a tech pair, it's kind of expected to an extent because tech pairs are typically used for like interruption and sync nuking. This will probably pair really well with Champion Iris as well. That just means you don't have to rely on SRARAPTOR for all of the heavy lifting, right? You click Breaking Swipe once, you click Feather Dance once, and then you either have Breaking Swipe or Feather Dance go for the -6. And as a 6-star EX tech unit, you will get the 1.5 multiplier on your sync move. So that's about it for the moves and the passives. Let's take a look at the grid. Alright, so over here at the sync grid, first thing that immediately caught my eye is wide open. The more the target's base has been lowered, the more it powers up the moves. So you can actually get use out of spamming Defog as well. Terrify 1 is just Intimidate, which SRARAPTOR actually has, so that's pretty cool. Standfast 5, so you reduce the recoil even more. So you take even less recoil damage when using Brave Bird. Got some Brave Bird power notes here. Brave Bird move gauge refresh, pretty cool. Pinch Hitter, reduces attack by 3 the first time HP drops to half or below each battle. That's okay. I probably wouldn't want this just because I would want the +3 attack before I hit the half HP personally. First Aid 4 is really nice because you get 40% HP back when you're in a pinch in the battle. That's going to be good because you're using recoil moves. Have at You MP refresh too. It's pretty good. Pep Rally raises the speed of all sync pairs by 1 stat rank when the move is successful. So that's +4 speed for your entire party if you opt to go for this one, which is not bad because then that means you just have to use Skyla and Swanna and have to use their trainer move maybe once Well, you would have to use it once to max out your speed, which is pretty cool. That's just an example that I thought off the top of my head. But, you know, Skyland Swanna or Hilbert Samurai, something like that. That's pretty nice. And you can be immune to paralysis. This will have a niche use probably. Maybe like Legendary Arena or when you're fighting Grimsley in Champion Stadium, though I don't think he's usually flying weak. I mean, unless you're going off type, I suppose. Only 2 sync nodes, so you won't be entirely sync nuking, but the sync nuke your sync does get a multiplier based off of how low the target's attack is. So you might want to grab these. There's haste. Speed can't be lowered. It's alright. Pecking order. The more the target's attack has been lowered, the more power to use a sync move. So again, attack unit, another multiplier. Really good. Power Flux 3 powers up moves with the full move gauges. That's okay. That's not necessarily a consistent thing, so I don't really like it. Advanced move gauge refresh. Alright. Other than slow-mo 9, 100% chance of lowering the speed of all opposing sync pairs by 1 stat rank when the move targeting the opponent is successful. So you'll be lowering their attack and their speed by 1, and on top of that you have ripple effect 9. So the entire enemy team will get lowered speed, which also means that they will gain move gauge slower, which is pretty good. Easy target is this lowered speed. The more the target's evasiveness has been lowered, the more powers up to use the sync moves. Ooh, okay. So you get like, if you can get pecking order and easy target, okay. Way down 4. Has a 50% chance of lowering the evasiveness of all other sync pairs by 1 stat rank when the user's move targeting the opponent successful. Okay. So StarRaptor actually just wants to make people easy targets and weigh them down. Okay, I like it. Immobilize 1 lowers the evasiveness of all other sync pairs by 1 stat rank after the user uses a sync move. I mean, that's okay, I guess. I mean, it'll work with Demobilize, but and Defog MP Refresh because you only get 2 uses of that. So I actually like StarRaptor's kit. We don't have many flying units. Actually, hold on, I have to think for a minute. No, we do have quite a few flying units. Holiday Lance, New Year's Lance, Anniversary Steven, Nate, OG Blue. That it? What have I know about it? Oh, Faulkner too. I really like StarRaptor's kit. I think it will be a good addition to your roster if you're missing or if you're lacking in the flying area. I don't know why I couldn't words there for a second. Yeah, I think StarRaptor's fine. Pretty good unit. Like most units, I don't think it's bad. Because usually each unit, even if they're not the best unit, they'll have their niche. But I like StarRaptor. Will I be pulling for it? No. I will not be pulling for it, but that's just because of if it's not a limited unit that I have interest in, I'm probably not pulling for it. That's just how I play this game. If you like StarRaptor, feel free to go for it. Like I said, I think StarRaptor is pretty solid, to be honest, and you have a multitude of partners to pair StarRaptor with to help StarRaptor reach its maximum potential. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps the channel out, shows me that you're enjoying the content. Let me know down below how you feel about StarRaptor, if you'll be pulling for StarRaptor, or if you'll be saving for something else this month. And I'll see you guys next time. Later.